Hey, Dan Passarelli here. Well, today was an interesting day, not just in the stock market in general, but for AMC Entertainment Holdings, symbol AMC. AMC had massive call buying today. There were tens of thousands, maybe even 100,000 options traded, mostly in the calls and mostly in the shortest term expiration, the ones that expire in 2 days. Look at this volume. So here, let's expand this out even more. Look at this volume. Thousands and thousands, tens of thousands have traded. This is just the volume for today. Now, usually when volume is more than open interest, that means that there's an opening position. And so the assumption that most traders would make is that people are buying a lot of calls. And in fact, they were, though some people were also selling a lot of calls. And that explains something that might look counterintuitive. So look at AMC's price here. It was up just a tiny bit, 2%, 2.25%. Now, usually when you see massive amounts of calls being bought, that drives the stock price higher because market makers who sell the calls have to buy the stock. It forces it up. And so that probably did drive the stock a little bit higher, but some of the calls selling had the opposite effect. Overall net, there was new positions and calls being opened. And so it is somewhat strange that the stock didn't pop, because usually when you see this massive, trading, when it's mostly call buying, mostly new call buying positions, that tends to initiate a pop in the stock and sometimes a full-blown short squeeze. Now, that said, because there were also a fair amount of calls traded in the further out expirations that appear to be opening positions as well, the market makers have been taking on a lot of what's called negative gamma, and if a short squeeze does initiate, it can be exacerbated by a gamma squeeze as well. So we're going to keep an eye on AMC the rest of this week. This is Dan Passarelli, Trade Smart.